The goal of the MassRobotics Jumpstart Fellowship Program is to encourage and empower diverse high school girls to pursue a career in robotics and promote diversity in robotics and the workforce. The program has three core components. 1, technical hands-on design, fabrication, and coding. 2, mentors and networking. 3, professional internships. And here's a reflection from Jumpstart participants in Cohort 3.
What is Jumpstart to you?
Jumpstart to me has been a place that is safe. I can come in here with any questions that I have, with no judgment. I have it answered. A place where I have resources to be able to do the projects that I want to do, and knowing that I have a support system.
For probably being able to use tools and machines that I don't necessarily have access to at home or at school.
It is an opportunity for girls looking to build their soft and technical skills, especially in the field related to tech or STEM.
I learned a lot from SolidWorks to like circuits and like all that, but I also learned a lot how to like be more confident when it comes to like working with others.
For the longest time, I did not think I was gonna start LinkedIn or anything like that. I had this bias towards LinkedIn that it was just a brag sheet, but seeing how a lot of the women coming in talking about how LinkedIn is just a way to network with other like-minded individuals, it really changed my mind. And so I have LinkedIn now,
Work with others in like an environment where like you can like kind of finally show it like you're like be yourself, because you know there are environments where like you can't really say certain things without being like looked at like some negative way because you're a girl or because you're a girl of color.
I'd never been in a wood shop before, so being guided through that experience was really helpful. And I also learned that I don't have to do everything alone and that I can lean on the people around me for emotional support.
Experiences that stood out to me in Jumpstart were definitely the fireside chats. I feel like those are really helpful to me in like improving my interviewing skills and also just getting to know the like my fellow Jumpstart people. Like, I don't know if it's like my friends, getting to know my friends better.
I would say something really special about this program is like the mentoring that really helped each and every one of us.
It helped me realize that I'm not the only one going through struggles I think I'm going through.
There's a lot of women in the industry, in the tech industry, that seem to also experience small microaggressions from, say, male coworkers that I found were somewhat relatable to what I dealt with in the high school or just stuff that happened in my own life, and I found how they overcome that really empowering.
One of them that really stood out to me was when we had a mentor that works at Converse come in, and like I related to them because they did say they wanted to be like a fashion designer when they were younger. I also did want to be a fashion designer when I was younger. So like knowing their story and how they went from fashion designer to engineer and how they made it work was also like really inspiring to me.
We were at NMS school, we were learning about the different types of robot differs, and we were able to also make them ourselves, which I thought was really cool. And that kind of started my interest in robotics, which I'm really grateful for.
The lecture from Professor Frank at MIT, it just really opened my eyes to how technology is still able to advance to a point that it can help humans.
All day, I really liked the vibe there. It was very corporate, but it was very clean, and I just like what they were doing and how we got to see what they were building, especially the school they were working on. That was really interesting.
Oh yeah, Boston Dynamics. That was, dude. Okay, this is not being professional, but when we went to when we got to see how the spot, how he like how many of them there was, and like there were so many other robots that they built, and we got to see how they advanced. And they're like, it looked like a museum for just robots, and then that was cool. That was very cool. To me, Jumpstart was a perfect opportunity to be able to interact with other girls who had a similar interest in STEM, the robotics field and pretty much anything to do with like engineering.
I would say my experience has been amazing, and I'm so grateful that I had to participate in this program.
Before taking part in Jumpstart, I've always been more of a computer science person and never really interested in robotics.
But we actually get to go into the labs and work in it, whereas, say, other places might not let you work hand in hand with the actual people working in there. So I enjoyed working with the staff here in their actual lab.
This program is made possible by our many sponsors, collaborators, and volunteers. Thank you to all of our contributors.